Welcome back to Beatrice and the MUDECAS Volleyball Tournament. We are ready for the A Division Championship. Tonight it features two teams with just 3 losses each, but the losses are high-quality losses. These two teams have combined for 5 state championships in the last 4 years. Yeah, you are looking at some of the best in classes D1 and D2 over the last few years in BDS and Diller-Odell. These two teams have met in each of the last 2 A Division championships for MUDECAS. Diller-Odell has won both. BDS has won championships at state, but not won the MUDECAS championship. That's how good this tournament has been over the last few years. Of course, BDS will be involved in the Crossroads Conference tournament as well. That will be contested in York in the middle to late stages of October. You can watch those games on Strive as well, so I'm excited about a new partnership. We'll talk more about that when we get to October, but fun stuff here. Marcus Shearer is on a microphone now, folks. He's not running a camera. He's not directing anything. Marcus, thanks. I know you get to see plenty of these two teams as well with all the different Strive stuff that we do. These two teams know exactly what this type of a stage means at this point in the season.
Yeah, anybody who's a volleyball fan in Southeast Nebraska or the MUDECAS tournament has seen these teams here, and it's great. We have a nice, loud crowd here. Diller-Odell folks are always loud in the gym, so I anticipate this one to be another good one.
Yeah, this gym just like home for Diller-Odell with the new gym there in Odell, so it's a lot of fun. Diller-Odell on the right side of your screen, BDS on the left with the maroon shorts and the white tops, and Diller-Odell with the white tops, black shorts, and the orange numerals. So we'll get you the lineups here.
Two great programs, and both crowds like to do this little pregame clap thing that you might see the BDS bench doing, if our camera operators want to pick that one up. But I forgot, they can't hear us.
They can't.
Yeah.
And some familiar names, Maria Sliva, Jesselyn Hudson, Mallory Dixon. Hudson and Dixon both juniors, but Sliva, a 4-year starter for the Eagles. And finally, everyone who has BDS on the schedule takes a deep breath. Macy Kamler finally graduated in May.
She's one of those ones that feels like she's been there for what, 5-6 years?
Yes, at least. I think she graduated at 22 years old, actually, from high school. That's the way it felt, anyway. A couple of good serves to start things up from Ashley Schlegel. 5'4" junior, back to serve first for the Eagles. And a big swing, that will go down as a kill for Mad Meyerly. I remember the reason we call her Mad, if I remember right, was there were 3 different Madelyns or Madisons in the previous classes, and so they kind of drew straws one day, and, well, Madeline Meyerly ended up being called Mad, and it's stuck for a while now. Sliva, far side, that's Mariah. Taylor has also finally graduated. She was a 4-year starter and player for the Eagles as well. 4 hits on the Griffins. No, Taylor didn't graduate. She just didn't start. Thought she did graduate. My goodness. That's right. Taylor and Mariah are twins, but, oh, yes, there's another one. Haley is a 5'10" freshman. So the Sliva's not going away anytime soon for BDS. On the near side, a tip running shot. Kept alive, though. The Eagles will keep it in play, but not quite well enough. Jesselyn Hudson just misfired there, but good hustle just to keep that thing up in the air, and it's 3-2. Diller-Odell on the serve with Michaela Krieger. Big swing in the middle, but a nice dig by Krieger. Now Meyerly will bump it over. Far side, Mariah Sliva, another great dig. That by Carly Heidemann. Carly recently, in fact earlier this week, went over 1,000 career kills. That one a double hit, little misplay up there at the net. For BDS as Haley Sleva ran into Mariah. Now the freshman got things to learn yet. And that one, the tip at the net, is put down by Bailey Vilda. Bailey's a 5'7" freshman, so both teams rolling out with some young players in the lineup, but also spurred on by their senior leadership. There it is for BDS, and a kill for Mariah Sleva. Hudson checks out. I believe that's Hannah Miller, number 6. Lefty serve for the Eagles. Double hit on the sets.
I think I've seen more double hits called today than I have the whole rest of the volleyball season.
Really?
Yeah.
Point of emphasis before Thursday matches. I mean, who knows? Another good driving serve. Meyerly gets it up from the back row. Big swing near side. That's Heidemann, 6'1" junior. Definitely one to watch for Coach Reba Hesterman's team. In the middle, a great swing. That one's going to bounce around. That was still in play. Diller-Odell kind of gave up on that thing, but it was still very much in play. Taylor Sleva able to put that one down for the kill. This is Mariah Sleva on the serve. Near side, Heidemann, big swing, missed it wide. 7-5 BDS.
It'll be interesting. I'm not sure how many other big arms Diller-Odell has. If Heidemann will keep laying down the hammer.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd keep giving it to her.
Well, she started the game a little off speed there, but she's now got, 2 kills in the last 4 points.
And she goes back to serve, does Carly Heidemann. Her team down 7-6 in set number 1, playing best of 3 for the MUDECAS championship. Back set for Haley Sleva. Taylor bumps it. Taylor Sleva will get the tip, and Taylor will get it down. So 3 different Slevas, and they've all scored a point in some way, shape, or form as the K signs go up from the Eagle fans across the way. So Taylor, 5'7" senior, back to serve. That one off the block and down for the kill. Miley Weirs, a 5'8" freshman. We mentioned some youngsters, so a couple of freshmen in the rotation for Diller-Odell. Ashley Dewis, another freshman, the libero on the serve. And rolls it over the top of the tape for an ace. Well, we've seen a couple of those. Have you been watching all day here on Strive? And thank you for those who have. Seen a couple of those. It says kind of a soft net here at the Truman Center, but not that soft. Into the bottom of the tape that time and down for a service error. Jessalyn Hudson back into the lineup. Also Chloe Carlson, a 5'9" sophomore, checks into the Eagle lineup in the front row. And a big time stuff. That comes from Mallory Dixon. 5'11" junior up in the front row. That is a formidable front row right now for BDS. 6'2", 5'11", 5'11".
Yeah, and looking at the roster, I think everybody's grown an inch or two on BDS's squad.
Yeah. Net violation that time. They're going to get Mallory Dixon. Got a hand on the net. You mentioned, Marcus, the Diller-Odell crowd is usually pretty good, pretty loud, pretty boisterous. The student section full of boys, well-dressed, lots of suits. We're going to need a good camera shot of that at some point.
Yeah, I don't know how many jackets I see. It's kind of warm in here, but jackets and hats and everything.
Back set for Carlson, and Chloe puts one down. You know, the other remarkable thing for BDS, they're going to roll out 10 or 11 girls before this thing's done, maybe even 12. You don't see that in D1 and D2 action. D1 this year for BDS. 11-9. BDS on top. Not a great set. That might have fallen out of bounds, but it ends up as a point anyway for Diller-Odell. The play made on the far side by Bailey Vilda, and it ends up being a point for the Griffins. Mad Meyerly back to serve for the Griffins. Good set on the run, but a great up off the block. Opportunity though for BDS. Set it far side, Mariah gets it down. Mariah Sliva with a kill for the Eagles. And now another one of those seniors, Taryn Fiala, comes in, 5'6" senior. That one touched at the net, was out of bounds, but touched by BDS off the top of the block, and that'll be a point and a kill for Diller-Odell. And that one misfires long on the service error that time by Lily Swanson. Hannah Miller checks back into the BDS lineup. Big swing, Heidemann finds the corner. (13-12), BDS with the lead, but on the serve, Diller-Odell and Bailey Vilda. Just a short tip, so an opportunity for the Eagles. Oh, mishandle it though, roll shot. Quick set. Sliva goes cross court, and Mariah Sliva puts another one down for BDS. That is 5 for Sliva. Heidemann slams that one down. And back to serve goes Carly. I mentioned earlier this week, went over 1,000 career kills. You got to get first. You got to get the opportunity. So, and then you got to be able to convert and finish those opportunities.
Well, it helps when your sister's been setting you up for a few years, and
now your sister's playing at Iowa State, right?
Yeah. So, pretty good start to get to that 1,000.
That one not a great play as Campbell Bowling, 5'8" freshman for BDS, got into the net there. Not a great set to get her going though, and we're all tied up at 14 each. And taking advantage of a misplay there was Miley Weirs, the freshman, with a quick set back over the net. Gets the quick point for Diller-Odell, and the Griffins have, I think, their first lead of the set.
Yep.
Back set, Sliva just tips it over, and Diller-Odell called for the double hit. Dixon back into the lineup in the front row for BDS. Taylor Sliva on the serve. Far side, the swing for Bowling is good. No. Touched. Touched at the net. Missed it long, but touched at the net. Good swing there from Meyerly. Dug up, though. BDS will get a play on it anyway. And on we go. Near side, Meyerly again. Missed it long, no touch. Point, BDS. Eagle lead back up to 2, 17-15 here in set number 1. And again, we play the best of 3 sets for the MUDECAS A Division Championship. Missed it long. It was a good attempt by Miley Weirs that time. And a timeout for the Griffins. We are going to step aside as well. It is 18-15. BDS on top. Back to Beatrice right after this.
Go get it, Zach!
BDS with their largest lead of this first set, 18-15. And Marcus, we expected good volleyball. Not a ton of mistakes so far from either squad. And the depth of BDS is just really kind of remarkable at this point.
Well, of course, any volleyball match, you'd like to get that first set under your belt, but especially here, only playing through best of 3 on the 3rd day of the tournament, this first set is going to be real big. No wonder we got the timeout there, down only by 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it's been a tight game, at least 4 ties.
Yep, and if I've made a note onto everybody that has played, and I'm not saying I've got everybody, I've got 12 different Eagles that have played. That one service misses long, and a point for Diller-Odell coming out of the timeout. Play at the nets, and it's won by Diller-Odell. Lily Swanson able to corral that thing just over the net. The Griffins within 1.
Pretty good timeout there.
Wow, that is a tough one to lay off of right there if you are BDS, but it was a good call for Hallie Hoynes, a 5'5" junior.
Might be hard to see at home, but we're on the college court, so that free throw line and the end line are pretty close together.
Yeah, about a foot apart is all they are. Down the line and in. And the kill for Heidemann.
We'll see if they get the in-gym scoreboard corrected, but should be 19-18 BDS right now.
They must be working on it because it says 18. That one is in by Heidemann as well. Now we should be tied at 19, correct?
Correct.
That's what the scoreboard in gym says. That's what the scoreboard on Strive says. What Marcus's notebook says. I'm good with that. All tied up at 19. And then into the net from Kiera Henneberg. Ashley Schlegel on the serve. Tip shot, but it's stuffed back. There at the net was Mallory Dixon and Mariah Sliva for BDS. The Eagle lead back to 2 at 21-19.
A lot of traffic there by the net, so didn't have much of a choice there for Diller-Odell.
Great dig that time by Hoynes. On we go. Sliva to the back, and in the net was Diller-Odell. They're going to get Bailey Vilda for being in the net, and a timeout for the Griffins, trailing 22-19 here at the end of set number 1. Marcus, it has been a fun day, and I've spent most of the day when you are not on this microphone singing the praises of your crew. Tell us a little about this crew. I know we've got 6 kids that have done 99% of the production here today. It's pretty much been my voice or your voice, and otherwise it's been a kid doing something.
Yeah, so we got 6 kids here, and 4 of them are freshmen.
Yeah.
First time ever working on some of this gear. And Most of the time, we try to run a 2-camera setup, but I tell our kids, when you add that third, it becomes exponentially harder, and then today we're running 4.
Yeah.
And the guy running the switcher is a freshman, and he's been rocking it, and I've been totally impressed with these kids. I know some of them are a little bit tired at this point in the night, but it's been a great day. Long week for JCC with homecoming.
Well, yeah, you guys have. It has been a long week, and you haven't streamed anything before tonight, right?
Correct, yes. I have been at an event every night of the week.
That's what homecoming's for, right? You sleep sometime in, I don't know, June, maybe? Big play there and a big point for Diller-Odell. Got that one to fall as BDS was laying out everywhere, and Mad Byerly will go back to serve for the Griffins.
Now that was Lily Swanson, who also has some relatives who played for Diller-Odell. Both great at basketball and volleyball.
Nice swing there and a big kill for Jessalyn Hudson. 6'2" junior. How is she only a junior? That can't be right, can it? Good gravy. 23-20. Taryn Fiala on the serve. That one put down quick. Lily Swanson got up for that. We should mention Carly Heidemann. Is she really just a junior?
Is that what it says?
That's what it says.
Man.
1,000 kills in less than 3 years. Tip shot good. Taylor Sleva, and it is set point BDS. Checking in and serving Hannah Miller for the Eagles. Opportunity on the far side and taking advantage. Bailey Vilda, the freshman for the Griffins. Bailey gets the kill. Now she'll go back to serve. Mariah Sleva bumps it over. Opportunity Griffins. Great dig by Fiala to keep it alive. On we play. Near side. Missed it wide. Set one goes to the Eagles. 25-22 BDS with the first set victory in this best of 3 matchup. And Marcus, you mentioned it, and obviously in the best of 3, man, that first set so very important, and a great job by BDS to get off on a good start in set number 1.
Yeah, every time each team thought they were going to get it rolling, like I don't think anyone scored more than 3 points consecutively.
Yep.
It was side out all the time.
Great job. We're gonna, this match is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back for set 2 of the MUDECAS A Division Championship.
Truck Center Companies, keeping America's truck industry on the road.
Midland's mission is to inspire people to learn and lead in the world with purpose.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard gives me a lot of opportunities. I have the ability to serve close to home, wherever that may be in the volunteer state. It also provides tuition benefits, making it possible to get the education I've always wanted. And since my service is part-time, I can pursue my dream job in the career field I choose. With part-time service in the Army National Guard, I really can have it all.
Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, The people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
BDS takes set number 1 of the MUDECAS A-Division Championship, 25-22. 8 total kills for the Eagles in that first set. Not a ton of mistakes. Neither team is going to make a lot of mistakes. So, Marcus, this one going forward and what we've seen already, if you want to score that point, you better be the one scoring the point because you're not going to get a lot of mistakes from the other side.
We'll see what they do behind the service line, because I thought BDS almost got that ace where Diller-Odell's libero and Heidemann kind of almost collided, and Diller-Odell survived that. But I thought that was a big one because actually then Diller-Odell's next rotation had Heidemann in the front row.
Mad Meyerly will start with a serve for the Griffins here in set number 2. Again, best of 3, so BDS looking for the sweep. We mentioned these two teams each with 3 losses. BDS is 7-3, Diller-Odell 6-3 on the season. The losses for BDS, how about Palmyra, who is 8-2 in C2, Sutton, who is 8-3 in C2, and Superior, who is 8-2 in C2. So we're talking top quality teams in Class C2 playing up a class if you're the losses for BDS. On the other side for Diller-Odell, 6-3. Here's the losses. Elmwood Murdoch, who's 11-4. Meade, who's 13-1. And Fall City Sacred Heart, who is 13-1. And of course, Diller-Odell beat Fall City Sacred Heart for the Irish's only loss of the season. That was on Tuesday in the semifinals. So these are a couple of battle-tested teams already in this season.
And if you've been sticking with us all afternoon, you got to see Palmyra. Or no, we actually didn't get that game.
We didn't get Palmyra.
But you did see Sacred Heart play.
Saw him play Exeter Milligan.
Yep. Another good game.
1-1 here in the early stages of set number 2. Hudson on the far side, got it through the block and down. Jessa Lynn Hudson with the kill for BDS. The K signs flash across the way. Fiala back to serve for the Eagles. Off the block and down. That's a kill for Lily Swanson. Jump serve that time into the net though for Swanson, and it's 3-2 BDS. Hannah Miller, 5'6" junior, back in. Down the line, the kill. That was Carly Heidemann. Carly Heidemann. Told myself I wasn't going to do that. Good roll shot, good recovery there by Taylor Sliva. On we go on the kill again. Heidemann with back-to-back puts the Griffins in front 4-3. Marcus, you mentioned it in set 1. The longest streak anybody had was 3 points in that first set.
We already got 3 ties here in the first 7 points. So.
And we're tied again. Yeah, this is going to be fun. No matter how many sets we get to play, that kill comes from Taylor Sliva.
Yeah, if I had one complaint about volleyball is that you could see a fantastic match and it ends in a sweep still.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see a really, really good, competitive, well-played match, and it can still end in 2-0. Off the top of the net and rolling all the way across to go out of bounds on that attack for the Griffins and Heidemann. Carly going to get another attack, and she puts that one down. Went right at Hannah Miller that time and got Hannah moving just enough. By the way, it's always fun to see whenever we get to MUDECAS. Is usually the first time I see them for BDS, but there's always a stuffed mascot with the Eagles, and this year it is a giant Snoopy at the end of the BDS bench. Was it last year, 2 years ago? It was like a 7-foot-tall giraffe that they got from the zoo or something.
The giraffe was the most memorable I remember, but let's see if we can get a shot at Snoopy.
Rolling that one over the top and down was Haley Sliva for the kill for BDS. Pass to the front. That was close to 2 hits there on Sliva, but the tip shot comes back. Now a play at the net. Kept alive, though. BDS with an opportunity to play it. Near side, the swing from Meyerly and the stuff from Dixon. Mallory Dixon. So there's that front row again, Marcus. It's Dixon and Hudson and Haley Sliva. Shortest one listed at 5'10". And not a great set that time, though, from Miller, and a point for the Griffins. BDS, though, up 7-6 here in set number 2.
That's back-to-back plays where BDS didn't look quite in rhythm there on the offensive end.
Back row attack for Mariah Sliva. Off the tape, and it goes for the kill.
Another one not quite in rhythm there, but they get the ball to drop.
Haley Sliva back to serve. Nice swing in the middle that time for Lily Swanson. Puts it down for Diller-Odell. Checking into the front row comes Bailey Vilda. And back to serve for the Griffins, Kiera Henneberg. 8-7 BDS on top. Big time swing from Hudson, but a great dig, and on we play. Far side for Hudson off the top of the block, and a kill for Jessalyn Hudson. Schlegel checking in and to the back row to serve for the Eagles. And a misfire. Heidemann tried to take that from the back row. Missed it long, though. And BDS opening up just a little bit. And Diller-Odell going to take the timeout, wanting to calm things down. And we can step aside as well. The Eagle lead is 3 when we come back to Beatrice after this.
Pump up your day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
With Pumped Up Rewards, you can save big on every gallon of gas just by fueling up, and even more by visiting our stores.
Do I have to?
No, to sign up, it's automatic.
Okay, good.
Sign up today at pumpandpantry.com.
BDS in the midst of a 5-2 run. That's what prompts the timeout for Diller-Odell. And yet 5-2, and the lead is only 3. So that feels like a big run right now. And it, for anybody else looking at the scoreboard, hey, 3 points, it's like, man, that's nothing, right? But 5-2 feels like a definite momentum swing in this game.
So far this match, 3-0, or 3-0 lead, or 3-run lead is pretty big.
Another good serve. Off the hand of Schlegel. Roll shot. Eagles with it on the offensive side. Sliva. Mariah puts it down. Another kill for Mariah Sliva. And a 4-point lead in this set is the largest lead by either team in either set so far. Right now, BDS very much the aggressor, and it's Diller-Odell right now that's trying to find their footing just a little bit. Schlegel doing a great job on those serves. Great serve received there by Schlegel, but not a great pass, so got out of system and a point for BDS. Just when we said, to start this set, you're not going to have the other team give you a lot of points. You got to be the one to go make the point happen. But a couple of errors by Diller-Odell in the second set, needing to clean things up if they want to get back in this thing. Hudson near side, through the block and down. 13-7. This is an 8-2 run, including 3-0 coming out of the timeout by Diller-Odell. Service error, though. Schlegel tried the far sideline, misfired. But that's an okay one. You kind of feel like, if you're BDS, to try that line, make that defense think about it just for a second. Meyerly on the serve for Diller-Odell. Mariah Sliva, far side. Heidemann didn't get a great set, but it hit the antenna. Officials might have to talk about that one, and Matt Meyerly is going to talk to the officials. Was it not?
Yeah, I wonder if we can get a great view of this right here on the up ref.
Yeah.
It was a bang-bang play either way.
It was. I'll agree with Diller-Odell crowd here and what Meyerly's saying, that Mad tipped it, and then it hit the BDS defense and then hit the antenna. But the official on the bench says, no, we're sticking with the original call off of Meyerly first.
Yeah, and that up ref is about 40 feet away from that action right there. That was a tough play.
Yep. But the call goes the way of BDS, and then it's a follow-up ace from Taryn Fiala, and the Eagles have opened up a 7-point lead. This is a 10-4 run right now. And another misplay and another point for BDS. Timeout, Diller-Odell. Coach Hesterman wants to corral the troops and right the ship. This is our final game of the night. Four games today for us on the Strive broadcast from the B Division third place game won by Johnson County Central. Then we saw the A Division third place game, Fall City Sacred Heart sweeps Exeter Milligan, but boy, the Timberwolves played really well in that game. But Sacred Heart's definitely going to be a team that we see later on, probably in Lincoln, come the middle of November, right? And then we saw the B Division championship where Freeman comes back after losing the first set. They defeat HTRS in 3 sets, so 2-1. And now here we are in the A Division championship. BDS winning set 1, 25-22, and they are out to a big lead here in set number 2. Taryn Fiala on the serve for the Eagles. Missed it wide. 16-9.
Hard to believe this game was tied at 5 at one point.
Ace serve. Well, you know, these Griffins, they've been in stages, they've been in big games, they've been in, loud environments. They've probably faced a deficit or two, kind of like this. You know, they're not going to just curl up in a ball and say, well, that's that. We'll see you next time. How about back-to-back aces and 3 straight points overall for Diller-Odell? The aces coming from Lily Swanson.
That got the students on their feet.
Not just the Diller-Odell boys, but the Southern softball team is here too. And out of bounds on the tip. And that is 4 straight for Diller-Odell. They're climbing back in this thing. Swanson serve again. Hudson off the tip. Great dig, but not enough. A much needed BDS point pushes the lead back to 5. And that quells the run by Diller-Odell. Checking in and back to serve, Hannah Miller for the Eagles. Big swing from Carly Heidemann, who's been quiet in this set. But boy, wouldn't it be nice if you're a Griffin fan to get Carly going here, down by 4.
Just her 4th kill this set, first, and 12 points for the Griffin, or 8 points.
Yeah. Mariah Sliva goes for the tip, gets it right back. Eagles on the attack. Far side though, miscommunication, just a free ball. Diller-Odell with the opportunity. Heidemann near side. Big swing, big kill. Griffins back within 3.
As soon as that set launches, the Diller-Odell students are on their feet ready for that kill.
At one point, this was a 16-8 game, so this is a 6-1 run for Diller-Odell to try to get back into this thing. That was coming on the heels of an 11-3 run for BDS to put that game, to put their lead up by 8. They were up 16-8. And then here comes the big run for Diller-Odell.
And it all is from the service line. BDS's run ends on a service error. 2 straight aces by the Griffins, and man, now it's 17-14.
And we got a ball game, right? Again, we're playing best of 3. BDS winning set 1, 25-22. Lots of games going on the Strive Network tonight, and of course, big Friday night, always week 4 of the high school football season tomorrow night. Some football games across the network tonight, of course. Always a few on Thursday night.
Should be good weather, hopefully. I'm tired of the heat. I keep looking for that forecast when we finally get a cool Friday night.
You and everyone else, I think, at this point. Week 2 wasn't too bad. That was tolerable. Eagles on the serve receive. And a big swing right down the middle from Taylor Sliva. Froze the defense. They actually went with a double attack that time.
I'm not that familiar with volleyball, but I saw that and I figured, man, that was what kind of causes the lack of a block there.
Mariah Sliva on the serve. Eagles by 4. Heidemann with the swing. Fiala digs it up, though. Sliva from the back row. Heidemann again on the left side. Cross court. Fiala can't get to that one. Kill for Carly Heidemann. 3-point BDS lead. Diller-Odell with the serve, and it will be Heidemann back to do the honors. 18-15 our score. Back row attack for Sliva. Opportunity though. Heidemann, big swing, and she will get that one down. Miller couldn't get up to the pass ball, and Diller-Odell is as close as they've been since it was, what, 8-6, 7-5? They're back within 2 at 18-16, trying to extend the match. Heidemann takes a deep breath on the serve. Back set. Haley Sliva misfires, and it's a 1-point game. Oh, bad pass, tip shot. BDS going to get it back, but the Eagles in the net. Campbell Bowling called for the net violation. Nope, not Campbell. Check that. That was Taylor Sliva. And we are all square at 18. This is a 10-2 run for Diller-Odell after an 11-3 run for BDS, and now it's an 11-2 run for Diller-Odell, and a timeout for the Eagles. The scoreboard in the gym there, it finally updates 19-18. Diller-Odell on top here in set number 2. Diller-Odell led this set at 3-4. That was their last lead. We were tied at 4, we were tied at 5, and BDS went on an 11-3 run to lead it 16-8. And now Diller-Odell has answered with an 11-2 run to make it 19-18. Diller-Odell with the lead. That is the second timeout for BDS.
Well, if you're a volleyball fan, midway through this set at 16-8, probably got a little nervous that you might only see 2 sets of this.
Right? Nah, we ain't doing that. Come on. I mean, my kids are already in bed. I missed bedtime, so I might as well be here for all 3.
At this point in the night, there might not be that many other games going on across the Strive network, so.
Available on your mobile device at strive.tv/MUDECAS. Don't forget, we're on a Roku device on the Johnson County Central Strive channel on the Roku device. Heidemann from the back row. Great dig by Sliva. And a big time answer from Campbell Bowling. The freshman comes up with a huge point for BDS. Taylor Sliva on the serve, tied at 19. Tip at the net. BDS controls. Bowling blocked at the net. Back row, Mariah Sliva. Heidemann from the back row, got it down again. Carly Heidemann gives her team a 1-point lead in the second set. 135 kills this season coming into tonight. That's the highest individual total that I saw of the teams listed with their max prep stats coming into tonight's games. And that one catches the corner. First of all, what a bump set on the run, and then the finish from Haley Sliva. The bump set from Hannah Miller. Boy, that was a thing of beauty. Tied up at 20. Into the net. Meyerly. Oh, no. Into the block and down. I thought it was into the net. No, a kill for Meyerly. Diller-Odell by 1. Oh, little miscommunication. Bodies, but miscommunication on both sides. It falls on Diller-Odell's side, and we're tied at 21. The Griffin student section, front and center. Kept alive somehow. BDS going to control, an opportunity for the Eagles. Sliva, Mariah puts it down. BDS by 1. We're back to the rotation we started with. Schlegel serving for the Eagles. Far side, Sliva going to bump it over. Opportunity Griffins. Off the top and down for the kill goes the swing from Lily Swanson. Tied at 22. Meyerly with a serve, drops it beautifully. Free ball from the back. Good choice to play that. Was going to be awful close, and then a double hit though called at the net. Henneberg didn't quite get that thing settled. Crucial point for BDS, 23-22 Eagles. Fiala checks in and back to serve. And that is going to be an ace for Taryn Fiala. And we are at match point BDS. I don't know if the Eagle fans fully recognize that it's match point, not just set point. Across the way. Heidemann ran into a teammate, had to bump it over. BDS. Sliva stuffed but kept alive. Griffins on the attack. Heidemann puts it down. It was touched. Point Griffins. Still though, it is match point number 2, BDS. Sliva dug up in the back. Meyerly will push it over. Opportunity for the Eagles. Taylor Sliva puts it down, and BDS sweeps Diller-Odell. 25-22, 25-23 for the 2-set scores for the MUDECAS A Division Championships. What a matchup. Marcus. That was exactly what we thought. Yeah. Now, there's a good example of fantastic volleyball, but darn it, why is it over in 2?
Yeah, through the 2 sets, I think we had 15 different ties.
Yeah. And how about after the first set, where the longest run by one team was 3 points and the biggest lead by one team was 3 points. In set 2, we had 2 massive runs. BDS, we were tied at 5. BDS goes on an 11-3 run to take a 16-8 lead. Diller-Odell answers with an 11-2 run to take the lead at 19-18. So then at the end, it is 7-4 run for BDS to close things out. And Sliva gets the finish there. Announcing now the teams for Diller-Odell as they fall to 6-4 on their season. BDS will improve to 8-3. And then once we get done with these, we will have the plaque presentation for Diller-Odell. Congratulations to the Griffins. Again, these 2 teams have played now. This is the 3rd straight year that these 2 teams have played in the championship match for the A division of the MUDECAS volleyball tournament. And the BDS Eagles finally get the better of Diller-Odell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, working with Strive and covering state basketball, I mean, I've seen both of these teams countless of times, seen these coaches countless of times, and, like, I don't know how many games I've seen them win. It's incredible.
Right. And the quality of, and the depth. We mentioned it at first set and really all 3 sets. There was never a let up in the substituting for BDS. You are not going to find any, dare I say, any other D1 team that's going to play 12 different girls.
Well, if you look
in a regular rotation.
If you look at the MUDECAS field, and I have to bring out the program of how many Class C schools you have that are bigger schools, and I mean, in both BDS and Diller-Odell seem to constantly reload.
Right. Yeah, they're not the biggest schools in MUDECAS, right?
Yeah.
But they grow them on big, strong, well-founded trees with deep, deep roots in the Bruning, Davenport, and Chickley communities. A lot of these same names and familiar faces for generations. And same in Diller-Odell. And you got a whole bunch of people in those communities that just know what a winning program should look and feel and act like, you know?
And as great as the MUDECAS championship is, it's still only September.
Right. Exactly. There's a whole nother set of championships. The first one for BDS will probably that they're going to really kind of focus on will be when they get to it is the CRC championship.
Yep. Which you can watch.
Yep. That'll be, we have, I don't know if I could, what can we call this, the official announcement? Every game of the CRC volleyball tournament will be on Strive TV.
It's pretty awesome.
So new partnership with Nebraska Rural Radio is going to allow that to happen for the first time. And we're excited to have probably just one camera throughout the first set of games, but when we get to Championship Tuesday night, we should be multicam, and I don't know if we'll get 4. We might have to hire a couple JCC kids that night. But congratulations are in order for the BDS Eagles, your 2021 MUDECAS Class A Division champions. Now we've got the Jane White all-tournament teams being announced.
Sterling, Jaden Hahn, Johnson Rock, Haley Purple, Iranian, Willie Ball, Palmyra, Emma Olson, Exeter Milligan, Rachel Magdan, Balsy Sacred Heart, Cameron Yancey, Everett Exeter Milligan, from Diller-Odell, Lily. First team from Diller-Odell, Carly Heidemann. Vandersmith. From Diller-Odell, Matt Farley. From BDS, Taylor Slida. And for BDS, Haley Coyne. Congratulations to both teams on a great volleyball tournament. Thank you.
So congratulations are in order once again for the BDS Eagles, 2021 MUDECAS A Division Tournament champions here at the Truman Center, Southeast Community College in Beatrice, as they will go over for the official team picture. And you know what? You know another guy that takes the official team picture, I think, at just about all of these MUDECAS things, Randy Gatula has been here for at least all 4 games that I've been here for, and I think even 1 or 2 before that. So Randy's been here, and if you're not friends with Randy on Facebook, you really should be, because if he's not at a game broadcasting it, he's probably at a game taking photos of it. And so there's a good chance there's going to be about 400 photos or so of the games from the MUDECAS tournament just today in the next day or 2 on his Facebook page.
Yeah, for a guy who is quote-unquote retired,
right.
Man, he's actively out there a lot. He's a great supporter of prep sports and activities throughout all of southeast Nebraska. And, of course, there's a lot of good media coverage of MUDECAS tournament every year. But, yeah, he's a mainstay that if it's a MUDECAS event, you're likely to see Randy Gatula out there.
Yep, and Randy also, of course, when he's covering games for basketball on the radio, he's usually up on the stage. And again, if he's not doing the game on the radio, he's probably taking pictures of the game too. So, and truly one of the nicest guys, and it's awesome when he jumps on a Strive broadcast.
Yeah,
hopefully
so
he can get you guys over there again this year.
Well, I know we're working on one with the radio channel. I'm not sure if he's going to be on the call or not, but we'll see. Maybe coming late October, we might have another collaboration there.
And I know, of course, his daughter is Shanda Hall, who runs the program at Schuyler, and so Randy has been up there in the past too to kind of show the reins, if you will, to the Schuyler students as well. So fun partnerships like that, and Snoopy makes an official appearance in the team picture for BDS here tonight. But fun stuff as always.
And thank you again, Eric, for coming down. He's been a great supporter of all of Strive throughout Nebraska, but especially when I started bringing up the idea that we would like to get more of the MUDECAS events onto Strive. And, of course, you don't have to come down, and you've been willing to come down for volleyball and basketball, and it's been great, and I love having you on the mic. So, it's always a great time when you're able to commentate.
Yeah, it's always fun to do this kind of stuff. If we could just get it to not snow in January, we'd really be onto something, because I don't think that basketball schedule has been right for a few years now.
Yeah, and all of the Stripe kids have some stories about driving through snow and weather. I always tell them, dress for the weather, even though the gym might be hot. You just never know.
Make sure you got an extra coat and extra layers on, just in case. So, thank you to Marcus and the kids again. Should we mention the kids one more time? Because outside of my voice, your voice in this one, you ran a camera for a game or 2. Outside of that, 99% of this production is student run for you guys.
Yeah, we have Cameron Daniels operating the Wirecast, producing the stream. Tucker Thomas has been running the ATEM switcher. And again, with 4 cameras, that's pretty amazing. Camera operators, we got Wes Buchanan and Jackson Zimmerman. Jackson likes to say that he's going to be the best zoom camera we've ever had. Wes loves shooting the wide cam, and I always say great wide cam is a subtle wide cam. Running 4 cameras that we had Maggie Nieberger, Houston Bailey, and Kata Baird, and Houston actually helped on the mic a little bit.
Yep.
But that's not even all of our Strive crew. We have a lot that are out for other sports and activities, and 4 of these guys are freshmen.
Right. So the Strive broadcasts are going to be good for a while at JCC, right?
Hopefully. Starting with tomorrow, we got Thayer Central homecoming. We'll see how that goes. Homecoming is always interesting because we want to really make sure we have good camera work when the king and queen get crowned. So
awesome. Well, there's nobody better in the state organizing their kids, and it is a live classroom. So just a reminder that when you watch a Strive broadcast, yes, you're watching a contest or an event, but you're also getting to see a live classroom. You are, especially, and Marcus was probably the best example of that, a live classroom of teaching kids good broadcast production on the fly. Really, you get a classroom for 2.5, 3 hours. Today you got it for 4 games though.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to when I was in college. It was a lot of hands-on learning, and sitting at a desk in front of a classroom. I don't think you can really learn how to run this until you get into a game. When it's 50-minute class versus here 4 straight games.
I was going to say, you guys showed up. We showed up about 2 o'clock this afternoon, so we're at a 7-hour day right now, and we still got to pack it all up.
Yeah, we got to pack it all up. Plus, that drive home is actually really helpful because it gives these guys time to bond, get a review of what went well, what challenges we had, like whether it's been my journalism background, band, anything. Like, I think having that time to kind of really go through a lot of hard challenges, such as broadcasting for 7 hours, really kind of helps you not only gain some skills, but gain some friendship along the way.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, JCC Strive crew. My name is Eric Allgood. We are going to say so long from Beatrice and the MUDECAS tournament, where BDS is back on top as they take the sweep over Diller-Odell in the A-Division Championship. It was Fall City Sacred Heart who took the A-Division third-place game. In the B Division, it was Freeman with a 2-1 victory over HTRS for the championship. And in the third-place game, JCC, Johnson County Central, defeating Southern 2-1. My name is Eric Allgood. Thanks so much for joining us from Beatrice. We will see you again next fall from SEC. Good night, everybody.
Pump up your day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
Pump up my day.
With Pumped Up Rewards, you can save big on every gallon of gas just by fueling up, and even more by visiting our stores.
Do I have to?
No, just sign up. It's automatic.
Okay, good.
Sign up today at pumpandpantry.com.
Pump and pantry.